Hello, my name is Julia. I'm a student of UPROCK Design School, and I want to present you my banking app, Breezy Bank, which I created as a part of Mobile Pro course. So at first I got a letter from a client which asked to create a banking app for uh, European audience. Then I created a detailed brief that it should be people from 18 to 35 years old. I wrote down main functions of the app and main requirements, which were about security, look modern, and to be intuitively clear. Then we will go to UX analytical part. And here I started with interviews. I created I conducted few interviews. Here you can see an example of one of it. In these interviews with potential audience, I realized pluses and minuses of existing banking apps. The main insight was that people are not really actually using all functions of banking app and don't know about it because they just simply don't have time to figure it out. And like there's overwhelming amount of information in each app, and people don't really use it. So the task became more specified to create a minimalistic and intuitive, clear app for users. The main user flow of an app is transfer money between your own accounts, which is about managing finances, and accounts to friends. So this is CGM, customer journey map. We can see here possible solutions. For example, it's crucially important to have a clear division between transfers, which can be transfers between your own accounts, transfer to another person, or international transfer. Then I conducted analysis of competitors to see what is going on the market. I took two direct competitors, which are European banks, Open Bank, Spanish bank, and Revolut, which is international. And also I took two Russian, Raiffeisen and Tinkoff Bank. So here you can see I made print screens of all screens, all their flows, and that helped me to create the following Excel sheet with functions of this app. I wrote down all functions and all these apps and ranked them from 5 to 1 to estimate their value. So then we created the list of functions. This is group, this is function, this is value. And sorted it depend on the most importance. This is functions for minimal vital product for our Breezy Bank app. And then we determined main essences, which are transactions and accounts. This is main essences of the banking app, and this is the filter and sorting parameters. Based on all this analytical work, the following map of the app has been created. You can see that we have groups called registration, main, transactions, accounts, and profile. And for example, from the main, you can see just a main card, main account, history. This is like most crucial ways of user. Then I created prototypes for all these groups. At first, I did functional prototype. So I took the name of the function from the previous map, and I wrote down main on the screen from the previous map, and I wrote down all functions which should be on the screen. And with red, you can see this is the main user flow about transaction between your own accounts. So this functional prototype, this is English version, helped me to create wireframes, and they're just black and white, and they sorted out in groups. Yeah, so I conducted testing of wireframes of the prototype, created wireframes, and after I was sure it's working and logical, then I went to the visual conception, which is about taking like 5 most important screens, which are registration, main page, transfers, and profile. And here we created the mood and like all main elements of the app, which sets a further direction of work. So you can see that everything is made in auto layouts, and I used variables for color scheme, which helps us to easily switch from light to dark mode. Yep, you see they're all sorted in groups, icons, steps, colors which are not changing, background. So when we approved this concept part, then the design system has been created. Let me show you. Design system includes system elements like keyboards and components, icons, everything which can be used or reused. Let me see, rows, tables. Design system helps us to scale the app easily and to make changes without problems. Also, all text fields has states like active field, active not field with error, and so on. So after that, all mockups and screens have been finalized, and I conducted usability testing. All users were happy. They didn't have any problems with reaching the goals. One of the tasks was to transfer money between your accounts and transfer money to a friend. So there was no problems with it. But among possible points of improvement could be that the page of transfers had not very clear how much money is on the current account. So now we can see the final amount of screens is about 188 screens here. And here you can see comments for developers to be sure everything is clear. Both light and dark mode. All screens are made in groups. Onboarding will be always light. And then like you see all stages. I'm sorry for the slow downloading. Like you see here, this active, this is error, this is like registration group, and so on. So this is all screens which are ready to go to developers. Then I can show you icon. I created few versions in different colors, and like just to see which one is the most memorable one. And this black, white and black was final decision. And also it's like all versions for app store and so on. Also there are options of screens for Android, because originally app is for iOS, so iOS. So here we can see Android version. This is iOS, this is Android. And you can see that there are some small changes, like different keyboard with different tabs. Here is different, but overall it's the same. And also a web version. Here is his main screen and web version of main screen, which is also minimalistic and memorable. And in the end, of course, Behance case study. Behance case study. Yeah, I demonstrated all the work, icon, onboarding group, which you can see options of using like passcode or login with a face ID, onboarding, which shows killer features. These are wireframes, a design system, and main screen, which has account information, statistic, and so on. So the app looks stylish, both in dark and white mode. It has a secure and modern approach, which is important for bank app users.